Hey guys. Hey, I can't stop laughing.
I know. Good
Oh
try.
shit. Ah.
Today,
What's up, everyone? Hey,
happy
Cat Eyes.
Valentine's, ladies,
Elisa
gents. If there's any gents,
Quesada. Hey, GB. You're my Valentine, right?
I am.
Good.
You're my one and only.
That's right.
And
Better be.
Jess, and Alyssa, and Alma, and GB. Hey, I like to spread myself around.
Yeah, you need to spread yourself around, especially with that pink hair.
I know it's not as pink as it was. I
Yeah, well, we're
faded.
gonna get you pink Arctic Fox. We told you we're gonna get you with that hot topic.
Yes.
How was everyone's Valentine's Day? Good? Candies, flowers?
After 26 years, you don't get. Do you know what I got for Valentine's present? This is going to
What?
make you laugh. A box of tissues.
A what?
A box of Kleenex tissues.
Well, that
No
was nice
card.
of your partner to give you a box of tissues.
Oh, and coffee pods. I got coffee pods. Shouldn't forget the coffee pods.
And what did he get for Valentine's Day?
I gave him the box of tissues back.
Oh, you can't make it up with Kaz. All right, guys, I want listen. Anthony Koletti, if you're out there and you're listening, please come in and say hello. We are trying to get a hold of Anthony Koletti.
We sure are.
And we are going to break the laws to get a hold of him tonight. We're going to play his new song. This is his new song that says Melissa is missing. And Kaz, what I was laughing about is Kaz, tell them about the picture in Anthony Coletti's
Okay. I
music
don't
video.
know if he did this on purpose or not, but looking at the photograph, the shoe that appears on the left is actually the right foot, which she lost,
Oh
that was
shit.
found on the beach. And her left foot, that is firmly planted on the ground, is a good foot. So I don't know why he did that, but you know, or is
We
it
can't be
just because
laughing about this poor woman's foot being put on the beach, but I understand that I am totally still convinced. And you guys know me, I'm not a conspiracy theory person, but I am totally convinced that she is hopping around. She probably has a great prosthetic foot by now.
I would think so.
And I still have to wonder about the $10,000 necklace that was left at the jewelry store. Like, did anyone ever pick that up, or can we like go pick it up?
Now, unfortunately, the ASIC picked that up.
Figures. But Anthony can't understand. I didn't do anything. Why is this happening to me?
Oh, cat's eyes. Are you feeling okay? Or are you just having one of those days?
Cat eyes, that sounds like me every day. Like it's a miracle when I'm not like at the store with pajamas underneath breakaway pants. I'm just buying snowboard pants. I'm convinced I want snowboard pants from everybody who snowboard in the competition at the Olympics this year. I want a pair of Chinese ones, Japanese ones, Australian ones.
I'll send you some PJs from Aussie.
Hey, Sassy Naz. So, did you guys catch the Melissa Caddick video I put out with Anthony saying that Melissa would never take her own life, and then ACIC pushed her, and then about the foot? But that was classic when he said, "Oh, wait, how did he word it again? Oh, that was the foot that she kept." What do you mean that was the foot that she kept?
Because it had the tattoo on the left foot of, the
But
love they shared. She wouldn't chop off that one.
well, I get it, but how do you say in a news article she would never hurt herself? And then ASIC pushed her. And I think it was foul play. Which foot was it? Oh, that's the foot she kept. What do you mean that's the foot she kept?
Oh, I know. So funny.
Okay, let's listen, guys, to Anthony Coletti. He's got a lot of songs. His link to his channel is in the description, and of course, he has the comments turned off. But I did subscribe to him, and I hope that, and I tried to tag him. So
We
hopefully, but we're not allowed to mention sea monkeys, guys. Hey,
Hey,
Shredder.
Shredder. Hey, sweet. How
No
you
sea,
feeling?
no sea monkeys.
Don't say that word.
Well, my gosh, I mean, he's a DJ, rapper, hairdresser, raising shrimp in one. Like this guy has got serious talent, and I want to meet Anthony Koletti. Okay, let's listen to this song. But the other song is this guy. If you saw my video, he's been trolling the woman at the ASIC that is ruining his life. He blames them for all the money that Melissa took. It's the ASIC's fault.
It is. It is. Thanks, Jess Boo. Love you too.
Oh shit. Here, so this is called Melissa is Missing. And as we see, that Kaz notices the right foot is flying high. And it's kind of flying high. I mean, it almost looks like he took this picture on the roof of his house,
Yes, it does.
right?
Yep.
Let's hear what Anthony Coletti's about. This one I have not heard. But the
Oh,
one but
he
the one
won't
that
get.
what was the one called? We're gonna listen to it after with the him talking about the rat lady.
Yes.
Okay, let's listen to this. Let me just say this before we get into this. Okay, this woman went for a run.
Hang on a minute. You've got to see what Ken Eyes just wrote. This is classic. Read that. No,
Cat
honestly,
eyes. I
Ken
wish
Eyes.
we were pulling your foot. This is my favorite ever. I mean, I really pray she is alive and I just think she is, but this is one of those stories that you cannot make up. But remember, when she went missing, we went through the neighborhood, we saw the cameras and the footage. How in the world that neighborhood is packed in like sardines in a can? How,
Yeah,
there's
it is.
no way nobody would have seen her. She went out in the back of one of those cars. There's and then the guy that said the foot was in such good condition that there's no way it would have made it all the way to Borndon Beach and it would not have been in the condition that it was in. But it
Yeah.
just mysteriously washed up, just laying there on the beach, but not the one with the tattoo on it. That's the good foot.
Plus, it's the same beach that she used to go to as a child. Secondly, it was over 300 kilometres.
I'm going to play this in the background, Kaz.
Yeah, it was over 300 kilometres.
Exactly, but they showed you the currents and where the foot should have
Yep.
washed up on. And
Yep.
then remember, they found that man, the man, and you figured out who that was. Who did the belly button belong to with the torso that was floating around in that area?
Oh, that was unbelievable. Yeah, the portion of his belly button appeared on the beach, and it was a diver that had gone missing. So, yeah.
Yeah, so this is his Melissa's missing. I think he just goes through.
It goes through the interview and the things that were said over the time.
What was the name of the rapping one again? It's called Improper, Cruel, and Inhumane.
Yes, that's one.
Okay,
This is the
guys.
one where he talks about the terrible things that happened at the house when the ASIC did the raid.
Because he said that they came with a bomb to a fist fight. Anthony,
Yeah,
I love you, Anthony Koletti, and I love your wife. Please come say hello to me. I will fly to Australia and meet you.
and I'll fly down from Brisbane to Sydney and meet you.
Oh, I'm going to fly it to your place first and pick you up.
Okay.
Improper.
Here we go. Get it, Koletti.
Cruel. Inhumane.
Inhumane.
I pleaded with ASIC for 14 hours to leave the CCTV video recorder.
I do like his accent, though. Okay, I'm going to hush.
And left my house unsecured and unprotected.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Seizure documents filled out incorrectly. Spending billions to try and cover up crimes committed on the day.
So them taking away the CCTV was a very foolish thing to do, because if they thought she was going to do a runner, why would you take the CCTV? That was stupid. And they did muck up on the paperwork. So.
Listen, if the woman was just going to go out for a morning 5:30 a.m. run, then she wouldn't disconnect the CCTV. They disconnected it because they put her in the back of either that $300,000 Audi or they put her in the back of that Mercedes Benz.
No. The ASIC, the investigators dismantled the CCTV when they took away, because it went straight to a hard drive on the
Oh,
computer.
that's right. The night before when they showed up and raided the house, they took
Yes,
it apart. Well, it's
yes.
their fault that she got away then. I Anthony Koletti, I agree with you 100%. I'm on your side. Okay, let's listen to this song though. And then we have to get into the interview in Melissa Caddick's office.
Oh yeah,
This guy, I tell you, he can come stay with me if he wants. His wedding ring and they wouldn't give it back. Like that's just kind of
yeah,
weird.
yeah. Because of from memory, I think he said there was jewels in it. But it is true. They did keep her in that office. They wouldn't let her go and get anything to eat or get a drink, and she was in there 14 hours being drilled.
I'm gonna play this in the background. It's starting to get. I didn't know that.
Mm.
You know what we need to find? We need to find the part of the articles of where he's trolling that ASIC lady.
Well, this is supposed to have occurred, the majority of it, on um, these YouTube raps that he did. These were
Yeah.
done 4 months ago,
Yes.
and I think it might be the raid one that he did. Because I've listened to all of them, and they're all very similar. But he does name one of the ASIC investigators.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
female. She's in the video from yesterday.
And because he keeps using the word ASIC in a put your teeth in, woman, derogatory way, as far as accusing them of, not adhering to the basic humane principles, which they did wrong. They did do wrong. They should have let her, you know, go and get a drink. And if they did thought she was going to be a flight risk, why take the very thing that is showing where the cameras are? It would have seen the car coming out of the garage. It may have shown somebody in there, it may not have shown somebody in there, but you know, we will never know.
Well, I hope we are gonna know. I really have to believe that. But she left the boys 15. She left, and it's not Anthony Coletti's biological son,
No, it is not.
but she left the boy. I mean, I don't know, guys. I just have a feeling that she is. I don't think that she's dead. I just don't feel it. But this new haircut that he has going on, I don't know about this haircut, Coletti.
It's a mohawk.
But I think his songs are kind of interesting. But let's listen to him in Melissa Caddick's office. Let me go back to the beginning.
Grab that ball, pull it back.
Let me unmute the site. Yeah, right. Let's listen to Anthony. You know what? In the bushes, you could be right, but the whole foot thing and what they said about her foot, like the inspector said, the only way her foot could have ended up where it ended up in the condition it did from when she went missing was if they put Melissa Caddick on ice.
Yes. It was too
Hey,
preserved.
Rachel.
For the amount of time she'd
In
been
the
missing.
bushes. I loved In the Bushes. But that's just the only weird thing. Like, what if somebody just thought, oh, let's just go. And she's like, no, don't cut off the foot with the tattoo on it.
Exactly.
A lot doesn't add up to me on this one. I still think that she's in Indonesia drinking pina coladas with a pool boy.
Well, people say, well, at the time when this occurred, we had very, very strong COVID restrictions for flights. However, in saying that, if she could still, that's externally, you couldn't fly external out of Australia. You could fly still internally. So there is nothing stopping her going incognito up to the very top of Queensland. And from the very top of Queensland to Papua New Guinea is a very short boat ride.
Yep. And when
So
you
it
have the
is
money,
plausible. Yeah, it is
none of that
plausible that she
matters.
could have done that. And from Papua New Guinea, she could have flown anywhere
Yep.
because they hadn't put a restriction on her passport at that time.
No, and they did disconnect the CCTV. So you're going to disconnect it, and there's no surveillance of her leaving, not only from her house, but from the pancaked neighbors because the houses are so close there.
Yeah, in the bushes, they ASIC actually went for her company, which is called Malva, because Malva were the ones that um, did all the accused shady dealings. Um, so initially, they just went for her company, and it took the forensic accountants quite a long time to actually trace back where all the money was. And they're still not sure, 100% sure that they've got everything because only recently, just before Christmas last year, they found another account that belonged to her that had a big bundle of shares in it. So, did she have other money stashed? Quite possibly, because she had a very strange accountant that was saw he did what he was asked and didn't ask any questions type of person. And he's lost his accounting practice because of all this as well. So
Yeah, it's a big ugly mess with Maliver, but she was supposedly using that name for private people, friends and family, to where
mhm.
she was taking the money. All right, let's listen to Anthony. See what he has to say.
I've got to go and let the boy out.
Okay.
So you keep this locked.
Yep, I keep it locked.
So this is Melissa's office.
Yeah, this is Melissa's office. This is where she was every day working with her staff, who were also investors. They'd come 2-3 days a week and help Melissa with all of the paperwork and stuff like that. Melissa would be sat here trading, and then the other two ladies would be sat at this desk here, like doing all of her paperwork and doing all the filing and stuff like that. So yeah, this is where it all happened. When I was around, yeah, I'd just come in and say hello, or make her a coffee or whatever, and yeah, I'd be doing my own work and stuff like that. So yeah,
And what did you see her doing?
Aw, I like
she was
him.
always on this computer trading, always.
Yeah, I
And her
agree. Hey,
employees
Kate.
would do all of the paperwork.
He's a
and,
spoiled
all
baby.
of the filing and stuff like that for her. And yeah, she was a very organized person, and yeah, she had it all flowing the way that she believed was best, I suppose.
Yep. He is a spoiled little baby, and she spoiled him. Rachel, I've tagged his channel. Oh, hang on one sec, guys. I've tagged him to this video. We're trying to find Anthony. I would love to talk to him. But we can't mention sea monkeys. And where is Lina, too? It's like, I honestly thought there would have been answers by now on where little Lina is. I'm starting to think that somebody has her as their own. Right, Elisa Casada? That haircut? Oh my gosh.
Oh, you probably thought that was really nifty. Make him look younger.
His haircut is.
He's done it himself, you can tell.
Oh, he's definitely done it himself. There was the day when they came in, and that's
Yep,
just the day they held her 14 hours.
sure was.
But see, the DNA testing showed it belonged to Miss Caddick months after
Yes,
she went missing.
it did.
Yeah, I would love to talk to Anthony Koletti. But I honestly think if she was going to do something ridiculous, she would have left a note for her son. Like, she would have made it. Like, that's the only thing that throws me off is why didn't she leave a letter to make it look like, okay, mommy loves you, but she's going to go jump off a cliff now.
Yeah.
And somehow just my foot washed up. Something's weird about the whole thing.
And if it was going to be, if
Lisa.
say a shark got her, and do we have a lot of sharks along that coastline? Yes, we do. But a shark wouldn't just, they never said the teeth mark, there was any teeth mark or serrations on the bone. There's been nothing said. An actual coroner's report's never come out, ever.
Nope. And we've gone through the blocks and we've gone to the places she would jump, and we know damn well that she did not jump at the popular commit suicide point there
Yeah,
by her house
because she
because
would have
it is
landed on.
loaded with cameras.
Yeah, and also where that area where we went on that road trip that time, where those cliffs fall, it's straight onto rocks, and then the sea does
Hey,
splash up.
Leisha. It's good to see you. I hope your family's good, Leisha. Hey, Brown's Mermaid.
But
I
she
love that
would
name,
have
In the
got him.
Bushes. Oh, yes, In the Bushes. I agree with you.
Oh yeah,
100%. She was definitely controlling. You could tell she was definitely organized OCD, and she took care of her little Anthony Koletti.
she did. Hey, Brown's Mermaid and
Hey,
Merrick,
Merrick.
how are you?
But just the one article where the last one that I put out with him saying, it's the foot she kept. I mean, I get you say weird things and you speak about people who are that you think are alive in past tense that they're dead, but how weird is that? I mean, is that an Australian thing? And
No.
he comes from England, and we know you were born there and came to Australia. So, how do you say, well, it's the foot she kept? What do you mean it's the foot she kept? Like, how do you, what?
That's
It's the
weird.
foot that was not found, or it was the foot blah blah blah. How is it the foot that she kept? That's the foot she
Yeah.
decided to keep?
And what I
And
think is very strange, Ma, is
but one second, Kaz, before I
sorry,
forget, I
darling.
want to answer just someone said about the autopsy thing. They never came out and said if the bone was severed or if the bone looked like it deteriorated and fell apart. What they did say was there is no way that if she fell into the water when she went missing that day or jumped or whatever, there is no way that the foot would have made it to the beach with the currents, and there's no way that it would have been in the condition it was in unless they kept her on ice.
Right. And the
Hey,
fact that
Tracy.
only her foot in a, what we call them sand shoes over here, but in a runner, a jogger, whatever you want to call them, in the shoe, yet none of her other body parts appeared, is extremely weird. Because if a propeller
I'm going to
chopped
play
the
this
foot
low
off,
in the background. I'm going to try to make it to where he sees me in his copyright that I've been playing his information. Come here, Anthony Koletti. Come here.
yeah,
It's
because
got me thinking. Guys,
yeah,
it's just so weird.
it is weird. Other body parts should have turned up. Or if
But then again, there's so many stories. Like you guys got some serious big sharks. Like you guys got sharks over there probably the size of Meg. Like I'm not bullshitting. I think that's where that thing opens up in the Meg movie and the big sharks come out to eat people.
Yeah, the white pointers, yes, we do.
Huge.
And they are very prevalent along
I
that
agree,
coastline.
Jess. I agree. Now, I think she went to I don't think she went to a hospital and said, hey, I'm going to steal my client's money and I need to go. I think she went to a back behind the place scene, and I think she got it taken off wherever she went, and she probably mailed it back to the person that put it on the beach.
Yeah. In the bushes, you are 100% correct. He is. Even her son didn't see her that night or in the morning.
He just heard the door close.
Yeah.
Is that background too loud or is it good?
Well, it's fine for me, but
let me drop it a little bit. Yeah, it's as low as it goes.
Well,
Anthony
yeah, Rachel, I agree with
Koletti, Come
was
here,
very fought.
Anthony Koletti. I want to do a. Hey, Anthony, I want Anthony to make me an opener for my channel. Anthony, come here. I wonder how he is, though. Listen. It's not the joke was to see monkeys, but he was raising exotic shrimp. That was not made up.
Yes, he was.
So in the bushes, let me ask this. You know what? Let me go pull up Dover Heights real quick so we could have a look at how close these houses are. Now we know the suicide point in Sydney, because believe me, I have looked and looked and looked into this. We know for a fact that that suicide point where people go to jump off the cliff is completely packed with video surveillance camera because of the fact that people won't stop jumping off that area.
Hundreds of people unnecessarily.
And
Right,
every
Kaz?
person, that's correct. And every person that has done the unfortunate act, their bodies have been found on the rocks. They've not been washed out to sea. And that's why I think it's extremely unlikely she jumped off there. You know, could she have jumped off somewhere and it broke a foot and a foot got swept out to sea? Possibly. But where's the rest of her?
Exactly. Like, why would it just be the foot that's gone? Like, why wouldn't it be like the foot and the. I mean, it's just amazing. It's just one foot.
Rachel, there's actually one up in Dover Heights, just up
What was the
from
street that
her
she
house.
lives on? Wabasso? What was the name of that road she lives on? Wasn't it Wabasso or something? Wasubi? I think it was Wasubi or something like that.
It's been publicised so much what her address is.
I'll find it. I'm in Dover Heights. But that is weird though about the tennis shoes as his thumbnails to these songs because
it's bizarre.
Let's go look at Dover Heights real quick. And then I want to talk about Lina before we wrap it up. How much time do we have? Well, we've got about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go look at this area, and I'm going to find the road, but I know it's like Wasabo, but it's around here somewhere. And I know it runs parallel with the water. I could be wrong, though. Anyways, look at how close these houses are.
It's Wallangarra Road.
There you go.
Wallangra Road, Dover Heights.
Wallen. There we go. Yep. Now, which one is it? I thought it was parallel, and I know it's on the left. Like, I drove by here so many times. Yep. All right, let's see. Let me have a look around real quick and refresh my memory. What was the house number, Kaz?
I'm pretty sure it was number 5 or 63. There's the two numbers that are stuck in my head at the moment. 62 or 5. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah, it's like right around there, and I know exactly which one.
It's on the corner.
Yes. Yep. Second house or something from the corner.
The grey garage door, and there's a white house to the right of it.
Oh, I know exactly which house it is. Let's just get down to the street. Woo! All right. I actually think it's at this next corner.
It's on the left.
Hang on, we're on the wrong road, guys. This is what you get with female drivers.
I was going to say they didn't look like the right street.
Oh, okay.
No,
Hang on, we got to get back.
Up.
Here
That's
we
it.
go. There we go.
We're on the right
We
street
got
now.
this.
I
All
don't
right.
know. These Americans driving on Australian roads.
Yeah, well, it's on one of these corners on the right. And if it's not on that corner, it's on the corner before on the left. That's Monkey. All right, it's definitely this way. Hang on, guys. Oh, shit.
Oh, dizzy.
Hey, guys. Hey, guys, put your seatbelts on. I think we're getting
Mars
close.
driving. Careful. She drives on the wrong side.
I can feel we are very close. Because this road is not too long. And it's either.
Seasick.
All right.
Okay, car sick.
We're at the 20 block. Hang on, guys.
Turn to right again.
That wasn't there.
Oh.
I mean, these houses all look alike, but you know what's funny, guys, is you can't tell me that this woman went for a run in this neighborhood and she was not seen on one surveillance camera. And I've showed the route she runs. Say that 3 times fast. Okay, I know exactly where we are. It is.
Yeah, you're there on the right. You've gone past. Go back. There it is. There.
We got it, girl. We got it. I know exactly where they live. I've been stalking this guy for years. So here's the house. And we know the route. She ran around 4 or 5 blocks down by the coast. She came back, and you mean to tell me, let's go back to an aerial. That not one surveillance camera saw this woman running on her morning run.
Yeah, because they checked nearly every single house had some form of surveillance on the house, and nobody caught it. Nobody. Zero.
Hey, humanimal. No one. There's no sight of her leaving the house. Supposedly she went over and jumped off the cliff, or she was pushed, or somebody decided just to cut her foot off and throw it into the water and say, oh yeah, look at it's, you know what, I'm calling it bullshit. I've called it bullshit from day one. This woman is still alive. I am convinced. Anthony. Anthony Koletti, say hello. And if you watch this video later, please email me. It's in the description. Kaz can call you from Australia, and then she can call me on. Well, he might even have Discord.
He might. You can always download it.
I think so, Rachel. It's like one of those things. Like I was convinced that nobody was going to steal a kid out of a tent in the middle of the night, but damn, was I wrong. But this one, I just don't think she's I like even leaving the $10,000 necklace. Like that was all like
it was more than that, darling.
$100,000 necklace.
That's right. You forgot a zero.
I got a picture of it. I should show it. But yes, I think even that was part of the plot. And after the cameras got turned off, it's like, okay, well, let's get my escape. Well, she went for her morning run. Bullshit. You didn't go for a 25-minute run past all of these houses on the route that you ran, because I can show you the route. I have it. And not one camera saw you. Someone just snatched you right off the street. Oh, please. Yeah. She is in Indonesia. She's definitely in a country where they will not send her back.
Yeah.
She probably said to Anthony, let everything get taken. And once everything is taken and it's off the thing, then you and him will come and we'll figure out how we're going to meet up. I got to get to Australia.
Keep asking you.
Kaz, you and I have to go to Indonesia.
Oh.
Well, not now.
Yeah,
human animal. They've never released that on her foot.
Yeah. Why is the question? Why?
Exactly.
All they had to say is, yeah, Rachel, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Yeah, let's have a
Um,
look at this necklace that she left at the jeweler's because listen, if you were going to go do that and knock off yourself, you would have been like, "Hey, Anthony, get the necklace, blah blah blah, put it away, you can sell it down the road, whatever." But to me it was kind of left because it was kind of like, just leave the necklace and then they'll think that why didn't she pick it up because someone snatched her. She's too much about the money and the material things to leave $100,000 necklace.
yeah, just a little trinket.
Just a little trinket. Let's have a look at this little trinket. It is interesting, human animal. It's like, and I don't talk conspiracy theories and think this one's alive and this one's over there, but this one, I just feel she's a gone girl. I love you, Melissa Caddick. What you did was really shitty, but girl, you hop on that good foot. And people get mad. I'm sorry, but she might be my new Wonder Woman. I love this woman. I don't know why.
Yeah, human animal, you're dead right. You know, why would you pay for it and not pick it up?
That's the thing. It wasn't even like I'm looking for it, guys. It wasn't even I have so many folders on her. It wasn't even like I mean, it was paid for. But what she did to her best friends, those two women, oh, I found it. And we do know that she never owned the property in Colorado.
No, no, it was a rental in
It
Aspen.
sure was. I'm waiting for this picture to load. Yep, just leave this too behind.
Yeah, and what she did to her mum and dad too was extremely wrong because
But I
they're
think
retired.
I get what you're saying, but I think all of that's taken care of. I just I
Well, I
think
don't.
she's waiting for everything to die down. She probably has two more condos in someone else's name in Indonesia where the parents are going to go live too.
Yeah, well, I hope that is the case because the way things are going now, her parents are going to lose their apartment. There's the necklace,
Oh,
guys.
I agree. That's the only thing to me that makes me think that either she had a serious plan and she's been planning this from the time she started Ponzi scheming, or somebody did kill her and that's why she didn't pick up this necklace. But the whole foot thing, it's just that man said it. He said, there's no way that would have washed up where it washed up and it would not have been in that condition. It would have been much more deteriorated.
Yeah,
It wasn't like they wanted to reserve it on ice.
bad girl. Hey, how are you, darling?
That's a joke, guys. I know it's preserved, but it's just a joke. Hey,
Yeah.
Alma. Yeah, Alma, well, I'm on a kick tonight. And no, I'm not shrinking or anything. It's just, I get excited when I talk about Melissa. I don't know why.
But that necklace is stunning. It is really
Absolutely
stunning.
stunning.
I mean, she's got another
I
one
mean, he's
that's
kind of
got
cute
huge
himself, though.
sapphire.
I mean,
But
oh,
doesn't
the
he look?
necklace. Oh,
Yeah, that's the necklace, folks. It was a
talk
commissioned,
dirty to me. $100,000 necklace.
and it
I
was
mean, if she's
commissioned.
that selfish, unless she had a big lump sum stashed away.
Mm.
And if she did that and she managed to get that much money and actually put something away into a whole another personality, then man, that woman is one clever woman. And I think she has outwitted and outsmarted a lot of people. And I'm not saying that because I think it's like something that people should do, but woo, I don't know why I like her, but I like Melissa. And Anthony, if you want citizenship to the United States, I'll marry you. It's going to cost you like this necklace right here, but
Um,
I'll just sell off chunks for 1,000.
Easy.
We're gonna go into Lena's mom's video, and I want to talk about Lena before we wrap it up. But guys, we're gonna go live next time we go live. We have a lot of updates and some pretty. Uh, just before the live started, I found a document that was released on Breasia Terrell, You know who she is, with Henry Dinkins and his little child kidnapping RV that said should have had free candy on the side.
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised I was even in such a good mood before it started. Oh, there. But we're going to go over that. It's definitely trigger warning, and to think what they knew that we didn't know is just holy shit. It's just crazy. And we know about Letitia, but I'm getting ready to drop a video on my thoughts on Letitia Evil. And guys, also, if you don't know, I dropped the full 47-page PDF file on Brian Laundrie's autopsy report on my community post, so you guys can download it and have it.
Very interesting reading.
Yeah, I don't. It's 47 pages, and I just find that whole situation a senseless one, a sad one across the board, and I hope that somehow they both find peace. Oh, Alma. Mm. Delphi. 5 years today.
That's sad. So sad.
It's one. I did a video. I dropped a video. The first video I ever dropped on the Delphi with my thoughts. The person that did this in the middle of a day, on a day off, has the biggest balls of any case I've ever followed.
Yeah. I mean, if it was a sheer coincidence that he just happened to be on that abandoned railway track bridge when the two girls were walking across it, and the fact that I can't remember which one now actually video recorded him and got his
Libby.
words. Libby,
Libby.
that's it. Libby recorded it, and they, well, the police reckon that they think they know who it is, but we just have to
But
wait.
yes, but they're still very interested in the Anthony Shots profile, even though that kid was arrested
Yes,
and has nothing to, but they're still interested in people that had anything to do.
yes,
On
they
Twitter
are.
today, Patty posted a beautiful post with a rose. Today is today, and that was the first time I've ever seen her on Twitter because, I'm not really jumping around on Twitter. I mean, I peek in and I followed her and commented to her, and I'm like, I pray somebody knows something. And you can go into your town, into a food store, and ask 10 people if they know about the Delphi, and probably 7 of them don't. I used to
Well,
ask my clients, and when they would tell me they didn't know, I would pull out my phone right away, right to him. Bridge guy, down the hill.
yeah.
I pray that it has to be before I die. It just can't. I have to know what happened to them that day, but I don't want to see anything like pictures or anything.
No.
Lina.
Yes. Our
Oh, we're
sweet
not
little
done with you,
Lina.
Melissa.
No, far
Guys,
from it.
everyone throw a prayer hands in the chat for Anthony Koletti to reach out to us. Anthony, we would love to talk to you.
Yeah. Flick Mara an email.
Yes, please, please. I mean, we love your music, Anthony. I'm going to tell everyone to come over and subscribe to you. I'm going to drop your link right now. I wonder why he doesn't give like email here. I mean, it's just this was released October 6th, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me drop his little channel again. But I know he had Twitter, but it was paused on something and then that went away for years. It was like 2014 that he was on that Twitter page. But we've been through all of this with everything.
We have.
We grasped onto anything new. And this is interesting, the foot she kept. I think he needs to make a song and he needs to name it The Foot She Kept. That's just weird to me.
Yes. It's very strange the way he said that, but
But is that like something an Aussie would say? Like
no,
if like
not at
Ross,
all.
if your partner disappeared and his foot came up and you said, "Oh yeah, that was the foot he kept." I mean,
No, absolutely not. And Rachel will confirm that. She's a fellow Aussie, so
Who are you talking to over there?
Who, me?
No, that's the OG monkey. What's wrong, little girl? What? I have her on timeout, so to put her in timeout, all she gotta do is put her like up 2 feet off the ground, and she can't figure it out. So she's over here on the couch next to me. She can't get down, and oh, she is pissed off. What's the matter, little girl? You want to get off the block? No?
I've done my time, Mum.
No, she'll get off the block when the light is. She's spoiled. But if I have her down and she's in the living room with the kids and everything that's going on here, she's just always wah, 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 wah. All right, guys, let's listen to this second part of Lina's mom where you can really hear her talking.
Yeah, this is
And
good.
I'll tell you my thoughts after this video, but I'm starting to think that we might not have like a doll collector as in wearing his deceased grandmother's clothes and brushing her hair. But I got a feeling that little Lina Sardar is still with us.
Well, you know what my theory was? I had that same theory.
I just feel I have a weird feeling, and I keep going back to thinking that I keep going back to the little girl Faye, and we all remember Faye, right? I don't remember the state, but she got off the school bus, and the neighbor boy got
Mm,
her. Then
yeah.
she was found in the
Yeah, but
woods, and
that
neighbor
didn't have
boy
a
killed
good
himself.
outcome. I
No,
mean,
absolutely not. But every time I think about Lena going missing, like in the middle of a time like that, people around, busy, I get the feeling that it was somebody that knew her. And then after listening to this mom's second interview, it's almost like she almost knows maybe a family. I don't know. Something's weird
yeah.
with this.
Have a listen, everybody. It's very interesting.
Because I was convinced that Cleo was not going to be taken out of the tent in the middle of the night, but sure shit me not. She was.
She was.
I mean, but I just feel when Pamela needs to share, there's a lot going on that we look into and the people that we look into and things going on and everything that I've seen so far. I mean, some of them are so good looking. I say the cast jokingly, like you could kidnap me, like give Lena back and take me. Like I'm willing to go. Like I love that food. Come on, I'm ready. Take me, bring Lena back. All right, let's listen to this. Something about this interview.
Did you know you are 23 times
Oh, no bad news today, guys. Positive vibes. And Michael Vaughn. Kaz, remind me to call Cute Huff and find out.
Okay.
One that has not been heard since her daughter went missing in December. Lina Khil's mother has rejected multiple interview requests because of her cultural and religious beliefs.
But the Afghani mother did speak with our Yami Vidhin this week as sadness and frustration boil over the disappearance of her 3-year-old daughter.
In this home, the family sits on a Persian rug. They speak English and the language of their native home, Afghanistan. And women do not go on camera for interviews. To be sensitive to their religious and cultural beliefs, you will only hear Sarmina Khil, little Lina Khil's mother. Lawan, that day, what does she remember? Where she left her and then when she came back? What does she remember of that day? While sitting to one side away from the camera lens, Sarmina responds through a family interpreter.
She was playing with her brother outside in the playground, and I was over there. At one time, I saw her on the back over there. So when I saw her there, so she think that she will come back, but after a while, I feel that she's not over there, and she didn't come. So I went in search of her to find her in surrounding areas, and also I came back to the apartment to check in apartment. When I didn't find, then I called my husband, and my husband came. He also searched.
She asked different children playing outside if they had seen Lina. They said no. So she went to the different buildings in the complex where their relatives and friends live, and they said they had not seen Lina.
First, when she was missing, so I was thinking that we will find her and she will come back, because she was thinking that maybe she is in somebody's Afghan community family. She will go there and she will come back. By the morning 10 a.m. when she didn't come back, so I thought she's missing and disappeared and maybe abducted.
After 6 weeks, the 24-year-old mother, who's 4 months pregnant, says she cannot believe Lina has not been found and she's feeling hopeless.
I was thinking that United States of America and FBI is involved, so they are more powerful and they have more resources rather than Afghanistan.
Sarmina tells us there is no happiness, no laughter, and no peace for her until her daughter comes back.
Every day, it's just her in my mind, is going on, and I still feel that she will come back, and my life right now is in the wait of returning back of Lina. And Lina is small child. He didn't do anything wrong, and she was a minor, and she was a normal kid and very nice kid. So I say to people that return my child as soon as possible.
She feels her daughter must be crying for her and wondering, where is my mother? Where is my family? And she fears that whoever has her will keep her as their own forever.
She's thinking that she may be with somebody who is taking care of the child, and maybe they will trying to forget the parent and continue their life. So he's thinking that wherever she is, maybe this guy is rich and she will take care of the child, and he will try to forget her parents.
Before this, Sarmina believed she and her children were in the safest place in the world. She never imagined something like this could happen.
This person to return our child and return whatever he wants, we will give. And this is the pain that it will not end until we find Lina.
Zarmina asked that we allow her voice in their native tongue to air so she could send a message to her child who does not speak English in case she can hear her.
We are very sad that you are not with us, and we want you back in our home, in our life, and we're missing you, and we are trying our best to get you back home.
Yami Virgen, Fox News at 9.
It's so sad.
Very sad. Hey, Pamela. Yeah, we're going to have to do a Lina segment, and Pamela will tell what she wants to tell and say or what's going on. There's so much there. I have to totally believe, though. I just feel it. Just like a family, or because of other reasons.
Yeah.
You know, her dad was in the military over there. I don't know. I think it's just deeper than what we believe it is.
Yeah, I agree.
And I don't believe. I just believe she's with someone, but I don't believe it's grandma brushing that long, black, beautiful curly hair.
Oh, behave.
But Henry Dinkins' trial did start.
Yes, it did.
With Breasia Terrell. But the next live we'll go over that and the new info that I found on that. But yeah, that's disturbing. And I don't want to ruin my night and put that in my thoughts tonight. So
no.
That last video, I could hear the pain in her mom But I just feel like we got to talk with Pamela and see what's new on her side.
Yeah. Well, we've done well.
We did 1 hour and 24 seconds, and I actually didn't have a nephew in my ass. I got a
That
monkey
would
in
be
my ass,
uncomfortable.
but not a nephew. Wait a second. The story now is supposedly another tribe took her to either Utah or Oklahoma. See, now that I can accept. Oh, I'm sure that she's no longer in the neighborhood, but I believe that another family has her,
Yeah, I agree.
and I don't know why, but I don't know. The next live, I think we should shoot for Friday, Kaz.
Yep, Friday's. Oh no, I can't. Well, you can do Friday. And my daughter is moving this weekend, so I'm going to be
Oh, that's
supervising.
Saturday.
Yeah,
Well, then
so
maybe
this
we'll
whole
do it.
weekend.
Maybe we'll do it Wednesday.
Yeah, I could do Wednesday because your Wednesday's my Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Pamela, I'll talk to Pamela before then and see if she wants to come up. But well, now we got to yeah, we just need to keep Lena's face out there because I don't know. And who knows how hard they will continue to work for the little Afghani girl.
Well, hopefully as hard as they would work for anybody. Shouldn't matter what
Well, Kaz,
nationality. I know it doesn't
I
happen,
agree
right?
with you, but unfortunately, in the world that we live in,
Yeah,
sometimes stuff like that gets pushed to the back burner.
it does.
Hey, Leslie, especially when a little blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl goes missing. It's ironic and it's sad, but that needs to change. And yes,
Yeah,
we're still working on the petition, but
yeah. I've got quite a lot of it done actually.
uh,
So
maybe Wednesday we can get that out too.
yeah,
We have a little work to do, but you have a busy day tomorrow, so
I do. I do. I do. Not looking forward to
I don't
tomorrow.
know. Rachel says she seemed happy. I wonder why other family would feel the need to remove her. Well, Pamela can come up and say what she thinks could be said because there's a lot that we know and we've seen in people. It could end up being because of who her father was in Afghanistan. It could be, God, who knows what it could be. I mean, hopefully they don't have a doll collection, or maybe hopefully they do. Like, that's not really a bad thing.
No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, you know what? I think, wait a second. Is Shredder still in here? I think Shredder sent me a picture of another pet rat. Hey,
Oh,
Sherry.
really?
Yeah, but I think this one was a boy because I think it had kahunas. But
Oh, okay.
I have to find the picture because I have to show you guys this. This little guy was the cutest thing I've ever seen with his little hands. I mean, hang on. But you guys got to tell me if it's what I'm thinking about. And I think she sent this picture after I told her the story, I think, about my daughter with the rat she saved from the snake, and it had these little things hanging on her shoulder. So I think it's a boy, but he's still cute as hell. But yeah, I don't want this thing on my kid's shoulder. Look at this little guy's face.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And look at his little hands. But is he
Oh,
a boy? Are those what I think they are?
I
He could be
think
the
you
new
might be right.
mascot. Hey Shredder, can this little guy be the new mascot? I'm gonna make a little emoji with him. Look at his little. Are those kahunas?
Well, if they're not,
Or does
he's
she
got a
have a big
very
butt?
fat tummy.
Oh, Becky, you have a big butt. Look at how cute. How cute though. Alma, I think they have big balls. I think I'm going to exactly, Jess. I'm gonna change the little squirrel to this little guy right here if Shredder lets me. I know. And imagine when your kid is like in third grade and walking around with one of these on her shoulder with those things hanging on her shoulder. I was like, oh, how do you? I couldn't even, the things that used to go through my head. Thank God I didn't spit those words out. I would
I
say it's
know
at the hubby
his
behind
hands
the
are so
back.
tiny, even compared to his feet, back feet.
Okay, look, let's not embarrass him anymore because he is cute. But let's look at his little. I can't even cover him up. Put a towel on. Look at his little hands.
So
Look at his
cute.
little hands. It's the sweetest little thing. But he does have a set of kahunas. Look at Rachel, right? Wait, you need to read about the smart bomb sniffing. Aw, that's Shredder's little baby. I think it's the boyfriend to Aurora. Right, Rachel? It's the cutest little thing with his little hands.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, it
I
does.
wouldn't
It
want one.
does. Yeah, she even said that he has enormous kahunas. Oh, Madja is the baby's name or Atusa. I don't know how many she has. I know there's Aurora. Yeah, there's Aurora, and then it seems to be Madza. I think his name is Madza. He is cute as
Yeah,
anything.
sassy Naz. I totally agree with you. I have a little field mouse that's in my house at the moment, and I can't catch it. He's been very evasive.
Oh, are you feeding it?
Hell no.
Yeah, you don't want him to move into your house. I'm gonna
No.
ask Shredder if I can put him on my little emoji for the big kahunas because he's definitely got a set of kahunas.
Uh,
I'll put his name in chat. She spells it Mad. Hang on a second, and then we're gonna wrap this up. Oh my god, as soon as I see that, I see my little nephew's eyeballs peeking around the corner. Yeah, I see you, King. That's his name. Hey,
hey,
Benton. Oh,
Benson.
please, Benton. I'm still adjusting to my move. I think I'm adjusted though.
Well, at least you haven't frozen,
I
because
know.
you were having some major snow down there.
I know. I know. All right. Well, I think that is it. And so the next time we go live, it's going to be I don't know. We'll go over what's going on in the court because you got the Cannibal Boys. One didn't he? The one waived his preliminary. Ed
Yeah,
Norton.
that was
Ed
um,
Norton. I mean Tim Norton.
Tim Norton and James Phelps got a new attorney. So James Phelps goes back to court on the 18th of February, and Tim Norton goes back to court on the
And
22nd of February.
these two are the ones in the Cassidy Rainwater, which there's been nothing new about that,
No.
except for these two going to court. And then, of course, Breasia Terrell's monster is in court right now.
Benton Yachts. Sorry. Oh, you just cut me up.
Those are kahunas.
Yes.
Hey, Sassy Naz. That little thing, forget the kahunas. His little hands and his little face make up for the kahunas. But I do, if I knew how to knit, I would make, hey, my elderly cats, I would make that little thing a pair of underwear. Because I
Oh,
think his
God.
little kahunas look cool. Like, put some pants on that little Majda.
Hang on a minute. It's got a nice little, skull white
Let's look at him
fluffy
again. Hang on a
bandana.
second. Let's show my elderly cats the new mascot. If Shredder says okay. But Aurora's cute as anything. We showed her when Shredder had Aurora in her shirt. Look at this little guy. I tried to hide them, but it doesn't scroll down that far because they're so big. Oh, Shredder, my elderly cats. Look at this. I'm gonna see if this can be the new mascot for the channel.
His hands look like it's a bow tie under his chin.
Oh my gosh. Like, what is he thinking? Like, is he embarrassed that he's on his little back? I think he's been smoking some 420. I mean, that's got to I'm not saying anyone does, but maybe he got into an edible. He's like, I didn't do it. Oh, he is cute. But the way he's flat on his back with his little thing showing, he needs a pair of underwear, like a little pair of boxers, right? With a tail
Exactly.
hole. He looks
Exactly.
human. Exactly, Rachel. Look at his little face, though. He is cute. Okay. Okay, enough little kahoonie. I'm going to ask Shredder if he can be the mascot. Jackstrap. Almost said he needs a jackstrap. He needs a pair of underwear. He needs some tidy whities. Oh, shit.
Oh,
He is
too
cute, though.
funny.
Yeah, we'll be back, guys, probably on Wednesday to go over some court stuff and updates on whatever's going on. And I'm going to find out with Huff. Anything new? Did you find out who's driving the car? Did you find out who the guy was jogging in the shorts? Oh, that's right. The guy in the shorts did come forward, and he
Yes.
was just a jogger.
Yeah, the last pressy that I saw Huff put out on their page, he virtually just said they're still looking. That's all he said. So,
It's a copy and paste. The date changes, a copy and paste, and the number of clues, if more come in, changes.
yeah.
They're still looking for that pilot, that white pilot.
Benton, stop. I need a bathroom break. Don't make me laugh too much.
Oh, shit. All right, guys, it was good to see you all. Yeah, I'm just adjusting to the move, guys, with these nephews and kids. And, I don't have that quiet time I used to have and know what time I had because they disappear when it's out of nowhere. Ice cream 7 o'clock in the morning, up at 4:30, but I did get him back. I scared the shit out of him the other day. I was coming down the hallway and I saw his door open, so I knew he was coming out. And I just stood there, and as soon as he like came out, I went, "Wah!" And his face, and only thing I can remember are the eyebrows. Like I was like, "Oh my god, I think I just gave my nephew a heart attack."
Oh,
But I did get him good. He was trying
you
to
did.
scare me on the stairs the other night. I walked by and he's sitting up there. I can see his shadow. I go, "What are you doing?" And he wouldn't talk. And then I peeked back and he was gone. And I'm like, I know he's not playing games, like trying to make me think he's a ghost. And then he was sitting back up there like 2 minutes later. I'm like, you know what? I'm getting you back. And I got him back.
Good on you.
All right, guys. Yes, we're going back to book club too, but we're going to do book club. I'm going to put a community post, but I want you guys to come on panel so we can talk about the book and be more interactive. So that we're figuring out too.
Yes.
I'll drop a community post in Discord about that because we want to do book club this week. It's supposed to be tomorrow, but we want to have you guys come up and be more interactive so we can talk about it.
Exactly. Well, guys,
Yeah.
have a awesome
All
rest
right.
of
All
your
right. All
Valentine's
right.
Day. What's left of it for you?
Good night, everyone. Thank you,
Yeah.
Cash.
Thank you, my dear. Again, it's an honor to be up here.
Oh, I love you up here. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. Hope the Cupid came and didn't get you in the butt with the arrow. I'm still looking for the Cupid. All right, guys. Have a good night. I think that's a wrap. Keep your baby safe,
Bye.
guys. Stay vigilant, because I'll tell you what, when you hear this Breasia stuff, oh my God. Bye.
See ya.
See ya.